Good morning everybody, we're back again at Roydon Marina and today we're looking at this boat here called Dotty. Dotty is a 55-foot cruiser stern narrowboat built in 2004 by J.L. Pinder and completely refitted in 2025 by Marwood Makes. One of the great things about having a 55-foot canal boat is that she's big enough to be a perfectly good liveaboard size, so you're not going to feel cramped at all, 55 feet, but she's just the right size to fit into every single lock on the UK canal network, so there's nowhere you can't go in this boat. You can see what I mean here by the cruiser stern, this huge, great big open aft end where you've got plenty of room to move around, these great seats here that you can sit on. This has got gas bottles in it and there's plenty of place, plenty of space in the other one for storage for things like your hose pipe and ancillaries and things like that. So you've got this lovely, great big cruiser stern configuration. The tiller is really light, so you can move the tiller with one finger, and obviously you can put a tiller extension on if you want to sit further forward. The cleats are beautiful, they're stainless steel welded cleats, and as always we've got our diesel fill here at the aft end so that you're never going to get your diesel and water mixed up. Now, as you can see, she's currently plugged into the mains. She's on the shore power, just like you'd have on a caravan site, or every boat pretty much has one of these, so that you can keep things like your dehumidifier or a little heater running to just keep the chill out of the boat. But she's also got a full complement of 4 leisure batteries and Victron inverters on board, so she really is truly off-grid. Propulsion wise, she's got a PowerShell 40 horsepower diesel engine, so that's going to give you plenty of power to go up the rivers, you know, in places like the River Severn, not just on the canals, so that's ideal really. And that engine was last serviced in 2025. The boat also has, of course, a boat safety certificate which runs out in January of 2029. So with the exterior tour complete, let's go and have a look down below and see what she's like inside. The layout of Dotty is really quite straightforward. She has basically, coming from stern to bow, she's got bedroom, a bathroom, kitchen, dinette, and then the lounge. I really like the use of birch ply in this boat. I'm a big fan of birch ply anyway because it's a very hard wearing, very durable, very pretty light coloured wood. But as I say, the first room that you come into when you come down the steps is the master bedroom. You've got a generously sized double bed, which is very cosy. Lots of birch ply, which gives it that lovely light contemporary look. There's a chest of drawers over this side for your bits and pieces, and various cupboards. In this side, we've got a barometer here and a thermometer, which I really like. And behind here, there's access to your electrical control panels, CO2 alarm and what have you, and another storage cupboard under here for wine, beer and snacks. You can't go wrong there, can you? So there's plenty of storage throughout the boat, and that birch ply, I know I keep banging on about it, but it really does give the boat a very modern, contemporary feel. We actually have a bath, albeit a small one. It's a proper bath with a seat and a shower and a glass screen, and then on the opposite side we've got an electric sea toilet, a very contemporary modern vanity unit with a sink and a nice brass taps. It's altogether a very well put together, very well thought out layout, and I really like the huge skylight in the ceiling. Moving forward from the bathroom, we come into the galley or the kitchen. These are beautiful ash worktops, again enhancing that kind of natural wood feel throughout the entire boat. We've got a fantastic, properly fitted cooker with an oven, a huge I think it's 113 litre fridge freezer, which can work off either 12 or 24 volts. And everything in here is simplistic, minimalist, but very, very functional, and it doesn't feel cold or clinical. It feels warm and homely, but without being cluttered and busy. Moving forward again, we've got this incredible table. Now again, it's birch ply, you can see from the end grain, but it's brass topped, which is something that you don't see very often. I really like it. That's got a beautiful patina, and it's going to get more of that the older it gets. So that's going to carry some history forward into the boat, the subtle little marks and the subtle signs of family and people living aboard the boat. Very easy to keep clean, very hygienic, very hard wearing, but I really like that addition of the brass on the birch because like I say, it'll introduce that patina over time and give the boat even more character than she's already got. Very useful diner area here though, so you can easily sit 4, maybe even 6 at a pinch if you don't mind, you know, keeping your elbows tucked in for Christmas dinner. But I can see this being a very comfortable place to have friends round for a nice meal and a couple of bottles of red. again from the dinette, we've got a really cosy little lounge. We've got a 2-seater settee here and a nice little chair that we can sit in. It's a very, very cosy place. We've got a multi-fuel stove, which is something I love to see. On my own boat, I have a diesel heater, which is just worth its weight in gold. I can't tell you how good they are. But if I had space, I would also have a multi-fuel stove as well. Not so handy because my boat is actually for going on the sea and on the ocean, and I don't want to be carrying bags of logs and kindling around on the sea. But on the canals, I can see the value of having a multi-fuel stove, definitely. There's nothing nicer, is there, than a wood stove. And this, what a lovely, cosy place this is to be. No TV as far as I can see here, which is a nice touch as well. Half tempted to get rid of the telly off my boat. That's just a personal opinion thing though. Everybody's got an iPad these days, haven't they? But the birch ply theme continues throughout. We've got more lockers up here at the front, which give plenty of storage space. Oh no, there is a television, but it's tucked away there, so it doesn't dominate the room, which is nice. We've got a little log store here under the floor, under the cupboard, and the steps going out onto the foredeck. Coming out of the lounge then, through the double doors, we come out onto the foredeck. And can you think of anywhere nicer to spend your mornings with your morning paper and your cup of tea? We've got more lockers under here made of buffalo board. If you don't know about buffalo board, it's very, very hard wearing. It's what they use for things like trailer bases on Ivor Williams trailers. So it's like super, super rugged, very grippy. Great for outdoor use, and the cupboard tops out here are made from that, so it's fantastic stuff. But I can't think of anywhere nicer to sit on a Sunday morning. Again, look at the quality of these cleats and everything like that. It's all done to such a high standard. So that concludes our tour of Dotty. All in all, a very pretty 55-foot narrowboat, which is well maintained and ready to go on to her new owners. Remember to check out our other videos, and as always, you can get more info by contacting the Lakeland Leisure Sales team.